Bueno, misiones. Vale, vamos aquí. Estas son las principales. Así que vamos.
Speak with Captain Brandt.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Hay que ver 40 horas de juego casi y todavía no me he aprendido la ciudad esta. Qué vergüenza.
The sight of Yonok's cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard? I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
Vale, tenemos que ir a tomar por culo, básicamente. Bueno, en verdad no está tan bien. A buscar pistas de no sé qué.
It was a fascinating tale of
Ahora
those
que buscar
soldiers
las
outside
pistas
the
de no sé
palace we're
qué.
discussing.
Sí.
Ah. Did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance? Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Peñe, tengo que ir por el puente. Que siempre me paso y tengo que volver atrás.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
We've got goblins!
No tenemos necesidad de pararnos ahora mismo. ¡Ey, Zus! ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué dice el Zuzma? ¿Cómo vas con el Elden? ¿Ya te lo has pasado? Que es por la derecha, ¿no? Sí.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry. Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
¿Verdad? Podría farmear un poquillo. Que me queda un nivel de vocación nada más. Poder verlo. Pezorilla. Cada vez que sale eso, leo pezorilla.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a
Y no debería
statue.
hacerme gracia, pero me
From
hace
this
gracia.
distance, I cannot be sure.
Puedo evitarlo.
We'll have to make our way over to it.
I grant you roaring flame.
You've my thanks.
thanks.
Go on, take it.
Menos gracias y más dinero. Tú, venga, suelta. Suelta el bolsillito. Es rata el tío.
Speaking of which, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Cosa. Ah, voy ligero ahora. Dice.
Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Es cable. Es que puedes subir aquí, ¿no? Una polla para mí. Y cómo se sube hasta ahí entonces.
What manner of treasures will I find today? Oh, I can scarce wait to find out.
Por aquí. Si lo lejos no veo, o sea, no veo el camino. En el borde oriental y después que se puede sobrevivir en el falso sol. Pero que el capitán Brain probablemente vaya. Claro. Debería haber un camino. Y no lo hay. Y si no por el camino todo. Ah, no, el camino todo no va a llegar.
Yo.
Sube.
Welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Por aquí se podrá subir. ¡No te mate!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Minotauro.
There's no debilitation a curative can't mend.
Va para darle.
This brute has quite the temper.
Vale, venga.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey. Easily done.
Que estoy yendo para. Ay, coño, ¿cómo te sube eso? Nada, lo acabo. Ahí está. Coño, me ha dado un arco. Vale, y yo había cogido un escalar arriba. Aquí está. Por aquí se puede escalar.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Nunca llegamos al destino por ahí, no sé qué, no sé qué. Pues toma. Hemos llegado. Ya.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
¿Era por ahí atrás? Coño, sí, hay una tienda.
You there? Are you looking to enter the village?
Sí.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. Oh, there's no business to be had here.
I don't know about you, Master, but would...
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here. That's for sure.
Pero enséñame lo que vendes, ¿no? Por lo menos.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. Ought you needing me?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
A ver si es verdad
Not
que no
all
se puede hacer
chests
negocio.
contain...
Well met, sir.
Normal.
How might I be of... Do come again.
Pica sin nombre. Coño, para mí, mira. ¿Cómo para adelante?
Hail!
Eh.
I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the...
Hola.
I'm not into...
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by... I trust you are enjoying your... So if you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills that to begin with. Those who wander into the village, of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have money. Is there aught else you care to ask?
Yes, sir.
You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the room. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen. In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you care to ask?
Sí, ya tiene que estar.
Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of once mastered.
Ah.
'Twill allow you to fell off.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Is there aught else you'd care to... Arthur, you... I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Vale, pues no me...
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I'm not into it.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Se me sigue marcando aquí. ¿Habrá que venir?
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you... I've lived in this village many... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Me dice, man.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this. Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Parece que ya ítem tampoco. Pues nada, que sea de día de nuevo.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me! No time to catch your breath, try to keep up!
Ah, ya salimos. Tenía que ser por aquí. Me cuenta.
Whatever could you want from...
Oh. ¿Por qué no puedo salir? Ah, vale, por aquí. ¿Habrá que amenazar?
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems strange, for 'tis here that thieves to begin with, though of course you are knowing, which is to say, is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own... You're the second arisen to come. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say it. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in information must... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
¿Te podrás subir?
Is there aught else you'd care to
Se
ask?
inmuta el tío.
Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year, but Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
At once, master.
La caza lleva. Ay, mi pícalo. ¿Qué hace?
Look, master.
Whatever it is, I'll thank.
A treasure chest. Oh, I can
Igual
hardly
tengo que ir
wait to
en-
open it.
Ladrón,
Let
¿no?
us hope your curiosity will be
Yeah, bro.
rewarded.
Ah, you
Eh?
must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like.
Vale, ya he... Esa. ¿Cuál ahora cambia?
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Bien, entra en la casa. Dicen. Ay, niño, tú.
What do you want?
Borde.
Here to ask aught of me.
What you need of me?
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find.
A ver, esta carta. La frase, un pedazo de latón.
Someone who can explain its true meaning.
Venga, dime algo de la carta.
Is there aught else you'd care to
Aha.
ask? Beg pardon? A letter. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say, naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Pues ahí lo tenemos.
Aye. Take care then.
Alguien que se ha hecho pasar por alguien.
Master, my heart knows no greater
Y si
peace than when
volvemos
I'm by
esto
your
me ha-
side.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've. As you like, sir.
Tiene que haber algo más por las casas. Esta casa... Aquí es donde estaba la casa. Sí. A ver si hay algo más. No parece. Vamos a ver aquí.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Nada. Vamos a ver aquí. Aquí creo que he entrado yo. Sí, aquí he entrado yo. En la botica he entrado también, ¿no? Hola.
All you need of me? If you're curious,
¿Qué ha dicho?
why not ask my lord yourself?
Ah, vale.
Well met, sir. How much? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
Vale, vale. Y en aquella casa de ahí atrás.
No seeing you about. You the
Hombre.
outsider? Come on, follow me.
Sí, 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 enséñame, enséñame.
I warn you, I'm not eating.
Me ha metido aquí. Se ha metido aquí, ¿no? Sí, yo flipando.
Whatever it is, I'll...
¿Y la niña? ¿La niña? ¿Se ha bugueado la niña? A ver,
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
yo he venido por aquí.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. You wonder how I know? For starters, it isn't just me. The entire village, not mysterious about it. We've our sources, but don't worry yourself. I'm actually on yours. Can't offer you any help, though. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have
Que me
meant by that?
disfrace.
I'm in no mood for...
Me pongo la careta. La careta de fur. Uf,
This is the end.
dinerillo.
Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Retirar. Supongo.
Do stop by again.
Aquí descansar más barato. A ver. Equipamiento, equipamiento, equipamiento. Hola. Soy un fur. ¿Y si voy a hablar en modo fur con este? Entiendo que esa era la niña disfrazada de... burro, ¿no?
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble court is here that, to begin with, those who, of course, you are no, which is to say, is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye, take care.
Haz lo mismo que he hecho yo. Es que te seguía, te di un consejo. Siga a alguien. O como seguía este. Esa. No he terminado de entender qué está pasando. ¿Te has disfrazado? ¿Me estaba siguiendo? ¿Qué pasa?
Well met, sir.
I'm in no mood for a...
¿Y la niña de los cojones?
I suppose I could indulge.
Okay.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir. No doubt you're dazzled by my charm.
Sé que no es. Y esta puerta me está escapando un montón.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
¿Qué tengo que hacer?
This is an outrage. What brings you here?
Here to ask aught of me,
Claro, no puedo seguir a nadie porque la gente no se mueve. Y a la niña la perdí de vista por completo.
What brings you here?
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Están comportando de una forma rarísima los
This
NPCs.
is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
I shan't let circumstance dictate my prices. Do stop by again.
¿Qué dice, Osemi? ¿Qué tal?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much. Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here, so... As you like.
Esto es muy raro. Lo de la aldea. Y el botica es que...
Well met, sir. How
Tú eres nuevo, ¿no?
Ought you need of me?
What brings you here?
Tú eres el botica. Tú eres el que me dice que
If
la
you're
persona está ahí.
curious, why not ask my lord yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop yon hill.
Venga, tío. A ver, ¿dónde está la señora? ¿Dónde está la furra? Ha desaparecido.
I'm in no mood.
Hermano. ¿Qué hostias tengo que hacer? ¿Y la niña? Esta casa ha vuelto a entrar.
Well met, sir. How might I be?
Vamos para abajo. ¿Cuentas algo?
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong
No,
with
le
the
pasa algo
business
raro.
that
Aquí
we
no se
had
puede hacer
here?
negocios. ¿Y ustedes
What
dos?
brings you here?
I fear I've not.
Y está apareciendo gente a mi espalda y no me gusta un pelo. Tú, no. A ver.
What you need of me?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
If I were to give you some advice, it'd be to try doing to someone else what I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Pero... ¿De dónde sale la gente, tío? Están apareciendo como a mi espalda. ¿Está estado aquí todo el rato o me he rayado?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Mira la gente lo que yo acabo de hacer. ¿Qué me acaba de hacer? Aparecer por la cara.
Oh, how lovely.
Voy a probar a cambiarme a ladrón.
To remember that
This is... Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Sacarme una. Retirar. Estas son las buenas.
Do stop by again.
Oh, I can...
¿Eh?
Not wait to see your nimble blade work, Master. Where you don't flit about so much, you trip over your own feet.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Temo que no tengo nada que compartir. ¿Y si te agarro? ¿Tienes algo que compartir?
Can't say I've any tidings to...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
¿A otra sigue aquí? Hostia, no sé.
If I were to give you some advice, it'd be to try doing to
Hacerle a otra
someone else
persona lo
what
que
I
yo
just did
acabo
to
de hacer.
you. Know what I mean? I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Es que no sé a qué te
Don't let me
refieres.
down, eh?
Well met, sir. How might I be of
¿Qué
service?
es lo que me has hecho tú? Porque me sale aquí un poco.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Espérate, y por el nombre de la tía me da una pista. ¿Cómo se...? No creo, pero... Por tirar.
There are useful ingredients to be...
If I were to give you
Oh,
some
sí.
advice, it'd be to try doing to someone I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. If I were to give you some, I have a hefty wager riding on you.
Ya que intenté hacerle a otra persona lo que yo acabo de hacer. Si no me has hecho nada. ¿Me has hecho algo? No me he dado cuenta.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Too much excitement. Rarely a good thing.
Me quedan NPCs con los que interactuar. Y estos que se separan cuando llego. Se hacen los locos los tíos.
Don't bring trouble.
Por cierto, estoy en modo ladrón. Pero la habilidad esta.
Congratulations, Arisen. Acquiring a maester's teaching is no mean feat. I could not be more thrilled for you. Tis an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Se juntan y se separan cuando llego. Vamos a probar de noche otra vez. ¿Y la vieja?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
¿De dónde va usted? ¿A dónde vais ustedes? ¿Será esto? Esa guarda la partida. ¿Cuál es esto? Gente no iba a la mansión antes.
Scared the life out of me.
Ah, vale, si estoy muy cerca no avanzo. Ah, venga. Creo que os he pillado yo. Bien. ¡Coño! ¡Coño! ¿Esto estaba abierto?
At last.
last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
¿Esto lleva abierto todo el rato?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me
¿Y me
when I've gone
alejo?
over long.
No lo sé, que ya por pillado.
Do is wait.
¡Hostias, chaval! Recuerdos de la fortaleza de Sen.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Hermano, estoy aquí abajo, no te hagas el tonto.
Got something for me?
Que no quiero más un rollo. Quiero más rollo. A pegar. No quiero. Adiós. Vale. ¡Oh! Nah. Estoy borracho. ¡Hostia! No, gusano, esto de mierda, no. ¡Ah! Capucha de avizor, cuidado, que puede estar muy guapo. Ya, pero... Se la pongo. ¿No puedo poner? Ah, vale, porque estaba escalando. Equipamiento. Te lo quito. Un ladrón. Ok. No, ok. Definitivamente no, ok. ¡Ey! Hostia, que... Vale, no puedo esperar demasiado para cruzar. Joder. Por ir corriendo. ¿Puedo fumar de algo? Joder, que sí puedo. ¿Qué pasa?
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Come on. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, anyway.
¿Quién eres?
Most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around that. All you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, his real name is Dara.
Darra.
He was one of... But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he were men and women of shadow. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar. And what a scheme that turned out to... Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily, but we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life. Me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us.
Orden de
Now,
arresto de Darra.
as to the Maester's teaching.
Bueno. Y otra habilidad más. Ok.
You're here. I've been...
¡La puta niña! ¡Mira dónde estaba! No me digas que esto va... Pasa. No, pero aquí hay 700 cofres. Vamos a hablar con la gente. Tú, ¿cuál era la pista?
Thank you, sir.
Just what I was... This bodes ill. This won't do.
Ñ.
I'll not take that from...
You're the one then. Fine.
Bueno. No sé si lo he entendido del todo, pero vale. Hola ahí. Son las de la clase básica. Las que te dan cuando te pones la clase. Esto va a dar a la casa de los cojones. Esto va a la casa de los cojones. Fíjate. Fíjate dónde daba la puerta.
I'm in no mood for a chin.
Mira la vieja con daga. No me había dado cuenta. Pues nada, TP. A ver, oh, chaval, verdad está guapo. No me entra una mierda, pero está todo guapo.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Vale. Primero volvamos a Arquero Mágico. Estaba la...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist.
Cambiar vocación a Arquero Mágico. Listo.
Do come again.
¡Ya estoy! No veas a cambiar tu PJ. Bueno. He desbloqueado todas las clases. Ahora es arquero mágico. Vale, ¿qué tenía que hacer yo? Ah, iba a coger el atuendo de gala y a hablar con este man para avanzar la historia.
Welcome. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
Bueno, primero depósito. Primero vamos a vaciar. Pues esto morralla. Raya. Esto ya lo vende. Esto para adentro. Retirar. Las de gala. La de gala. Y la máscara la tengo puesta.
You know where to find.
This way, if you please.
Ya tengo desbloqueadas todas las vocaciones, y algunas al máximo. Vale, y ahora me tengo que poner de gala. Así que me voy a equipar. Las polainas. Eso me lo voy a poner. La capa también me la veo. A fiesta. Vámonos que nos vamos. La máscara me la voy a dejar.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Vamos a ver.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Ahí sí estaba ahí, tío, verte enganchado.
You're already on.
¿Qué pasó?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. As a true arisen, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion, and avail yourself of his vast stores of... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Y le devolvemos una llave porque hicimos una copia.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration.
Huzzah!
Yes.
You done it!
There is much we ought to tend to.
El falso.
Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty?
Orden de arresto.
This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an I see. If your majesty search... Ah, but of course. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence. We shall and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizens.
Joder, el plan que se ha montado el solito con un papel.
A clever ploy indeed.
Plan muy inteligente, sí, tú échate flores.
I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this'll make
Hijo
life
de
longer.
dragón, ¿qué es eso? Podrás ver las lascas de despertar en tu mapa. El número y la ubicación cambiaron. Las que despertar se combinaron. Ah, vale, pero esto es permanente. Ya lo sabes.
Difficult for the Queen Regent.
There is much we ought to tend to.
Y la
Much will
coronación.
change once we have attended. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to.
Estoy lista para la coronación.
The coronation is to take place on
Pero luego al mañana, así que partiremos
We shall
rápido.
depart
Viendo tú
early
que
in the
tengas
morning.
Vamos a desenmascarar a Juan Carlos. El Juan Carlos. Tío, le gato con bota. Ay, que le da un amarillo.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will. Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Que se muera el peón, después se le revive en la falla. ¿Qué más da? Que lo coronan. Ah, hay que chorizarle la piedra.
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving is according to Regent King Sven. The pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake... Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What
Tiene
manner
poderes
of
el tío.
artifact is this godsway?
I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder.
Vale, pues nos cambiamos.
The results of Captain
Y a mí
Brown's
mismo,
investigation.
que nos lo hemos ganado.
That's just what I was thinking.
Y yo creo que yo puedo dejar el este, que tengo 7 igual.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Sorbito el salmón. Estamos de flores, puro.
Was just as daunting to battle Cyclopes there as here. I have a feeling fortune shall favour us this
pues ya lo
day.
espera.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Consulta con el capitán Grande. Pero tengo que irme, ¿no? Tengo que ir.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Always a pleasure.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
Well, we serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
Escatimos. Voy al baño y hablamos. En un momento desaparece, que ha ido al baño. Ah, que he ido a cantarle las 40 al rey, pero no tiene poderes.
We ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, if the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batar. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. It is an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. I doubt any would dare impede. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in Vermundian court. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen, and was indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power. The oracle knows much of the Arisen, Should you make her acquaintance?
¡Toma! Otro cristal. Pues nada, ahora tendríamos que ir andando a Batal. Pero como ya me colé, me salté la frontera. Pues me y ya hemos llegado. ¿Es cierto? ¿Tienes ciática? ¿Quién tiene ciática? Uy. Ah, este es el que nos mandó el grifo al principio. Madriguera de roca ratón en Bagdad. Vale, aquí está. ¿El desierto de dragones? Sí, sí. Los dragones he matado ya unos cuantos. Roca ratón no era donde vivía Daneri en Juego de Tronos.
Does that make you the Arisen?
Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of... Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss.
Sí, no.
Fancy standing round all the
¿Sí
while.
o no?
Shall we make for the tavern?
La furra quiere invitarme, de loco. En Roca Ratón vivía gente, un juego de... La roca de los ratones.
These writings could be of import. It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
The people of Batal view
Tarda,
pawns
tarda.
with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital.
Oye, tu arma mola un... ¿verdad? La gente de Batal ve a los peones con gran prejuicio. Los prohíbe por un solo pie en
Her
la capital.
Majesty, Empress
Pues
Nadine,
me ha
has
chupado un
long
huevo
been
todo este
troubled
tiempo.
by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned.
Ah, bien, bien, bien. La emperatriz hispana parece. Un furro, es que esto es tierra de
Many
furro.
are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for poor... I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts, I would be glad to offer you a
O sea que
residence
esta
permit.
hispana también de los peones. Permiso de residencia a
More than
cambio.
fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Bakbatal without having their activities. Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the
Aunque ya me
sentries and
ofrecieron
you'll be
comprar una
granted
casa aquí,
entry
para
to
eso
the
no tenía
capital.
dinero.
Oh, and if you encounter any trouble, they are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one of it.
Pero ¿cómo? Vamos a ver, si llevo meses dando vueltas por la capital y nadie me ha dicho nada. ¿Eso qué?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, 'tis difficult to
Mira eso.
forget all that occurred at the coronation. To think there would be a technique to puppet us pawns.
¿O algo o lo soy yo? Joder,
Let my magic
me caputo. Súbete. Puerco, súbete. Ah, no, que se va. No, no se va.
You'll not live to
Acércate,
regret
acércate,
this.
acércate. Se pira. Se pira. ¿Será cobarde? Mira, mira, mira. Se va al nido. Se va para el nido. Yo quería enseñar la habilidad tocha del... ¡Hombre! ¡Pero si ya tenemos carro!
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Anda. A ver, todo cuanto sabemos de su divino está vinculado al laboratorio de magia prohibida, un lugar que se encuentra aquí en Batal. Costa de Olta, Batal, y buscar allí un hombre llamado Ambrosi. Pero esto ya en Batal. Ah, claro, claro que he estado, sí. Lo que he estado, coño. Claro que he estado. Está guapísima tu clase. Pues es que no me ha dado tiempo a enseñar la habilidad guapa. Cago en la leche. Pero sí, en el 1 esta era mi clase favorita. Bueno, ¿qué? ¿Me dejan usar la teletransportación? ¿O qué pasa?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
It is dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore
¿Qué
I
coño?
trim.
Sí, no me acuerdo. Como veis, he caminado esta semana. Ah.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to God's way. Forgive me. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon.
Paesus.
It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Then go. Since times of Eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the vein. Then I bid ye farewell.
El fragüero del dragón. El perro del vecino.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
¿Bajará el grifo otra vez por aquí?
Tis my duty to hear the people.
Rocio.
I had a marvelous idea.
To arms!
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Structure in the waters is most curious. I'm convinced there's aught at its base, near the seafloor. Could be that whatever's down there is the sort...
Who are you?
Este Ambrosi.
No, never mind. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. Is that all? Tiny fragments still. I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well,
Susurro divino.
Precise, the crystal. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to. It is possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Vale, tenemos que volver entonces.
These faces have grown. We have yet more locations to attend to.
A fuerte ese perro se
Shall we go and
escuchaba.
speak with this Oracle Master? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the
Perro.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Los fantasmas están quietos. Vale, vale. Aquí. Marco, asqueroso. Aquí. Me quedé sin piedras, ¿no? Abusador.
What are these now? It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Nosotros no queremos.
The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
I quite agree.
La linterna tampoco que alumbre mucho, ¿eh? Ah, como que se ha quedado sin aceite. Añadidas. Ya estamos aquí en Back Battle de nuevo. ¿Pero qué parte de Back Battle había que ir? Ah, no, que no es en Back Battle, que es al lado del nido del grifo. No veo la pechada andar. Bueno. Y lo que nos queda. ¿Qué hora hay? 20. Podemos seguir un poquito más. Pero... Estaba la... Albergue de Pérez. Y era donde no me cobran. No, donde no me sangraban. El otro me cobraba, vamos, 10.000 pavos por dormir. Te va flipado.
How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep.
Esto lo pago.
How I've... Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Bueno, pues vamos para abajo.
This looks as if to
Habrá
take us
golem.
someplace further
Hostia,
afield.
no, golem no.
How we use it is a
A mi
target
pana de
question.
nuevo.
A fine thing, this. Almost as though it were placed here for our
Vuelve. Grosso. Esto está por la labor, parece. Bueno. Vamos a seguir. Y lo mismo y suerte y de bajar. ¡Ajá! Cagaste.
Feast your eyes on this!
Let my magics grant you an elemental read.
Hostia, me he congelado en mitad del ataque.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic.
No te vayas ahí ahora,
Right
por
there.
Eso es reventarlo. O también podemos. Terminar de reventarlo nosotros.
Understood.
El juego se ve increíble.
Right, just follow me.
Y bueno, me voy a tirar una poti porque eso me ha costado todavía. Tengo un remedio. Vamos a explorar un poquito el vision. Mira, todas escamitas ahí. Y las patitas de
It's
Leo.
about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Están muy... Y ahora el cadáver se queda aquí 2 o 3 días. Hasta que se pudre. Vale. Uy, pensaba que era otro. Son los bichos feos estos. Más pesados que su puta madre.
I'll save you.
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend. I'll incant the same spell, and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
Oh. ¿Se va a levantar alguna de estas piedras? Hagan sus apuestas.
Materials, eh?
Ah, no, o no, es una piedra lo que se levanta.
They have their uses.
Es un mierda el que se levanta. Ah, no, sí, la armadura no es... Está tontería.
I got you, pouring flame.
Los bichos son gigantes, los jefes sí, la mayoría. Este, por ejemplo, es un ciclo. Tiene que ser gigante. Y el grito me gusta. A reventar lo que está en el suelo, sí. Que no coge la... Quita. Asqueroso. ¿Es poco amigo? No, tío. No te pasa ni Cristo este juego, va. Con los 4 peones haciendo el juego. Dale, que están al suelo.
It might come in useful.
Y no olviden lootear. Si no lo usan, se vende. Hostia. Uf, 3000 pavini. Bien fresco.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it. I'd wager there's ought to be
No se va a levantar ninguna piedra para que yo la enseñe.
How best to proceed.
No parece.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit. Let's all that vim go to waste.
¿A dónde tenía que ir yo? Tenía...
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
No quería pararme, pero ya están pegando aquí a un niño. Hostia, que son 700.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
No vemos. ¡Ey! Mi recompensa.
That's kind of you. Here you are. I wanted to show my appreciation.
100 monedas.
The better of you.
No te vayas. No vender. Tú eres mercado.
Well met.
10.000.
Looking to make a purchase.
Espérate. Ah, no, que tengo 130.000. Te compro las 3.
Much obliged, sir.
Pensaba que tenía 13.000.
It is a mechanism for hauling freight.
Nada.
And it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Shall we hop on? We didn't let our feet do all the work.
Seguimos. Sois muy pesados, tío. Yo solo quiero llegar.
Witness my magics.
Déjame.
A material. Useful things, these. Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Ay.
I grant you fire's blaze.
Y yo, pero ¿cuántos vais a salir? Con toda vuestra puta madre. Dale. Vamos. A ver qué nos dice el oráculo.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a Camian hill that
Pelear más.
Shall I take us there?
Descalzo. Solo quiero llegar al sitio. Cofre, cofre, cofre. Cofre.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
3000 para venir fresquito. Ahí está. Oráculo. Como ha llegado ahí arriba.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall have them. If
Susurro divino.
loath as I am to admit it, I know little. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth, yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea. Though 'tis strange, 'twould seem a path will be open to you in time. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harv Village.
Aquel que fue forjado por el dragón va a decirte algo más al respecto. Creo en Harve. Pues habrá que ir a Harve. Pero eso será mañana. Por el momento, nos vamos a ir ya. Sí, quiero hacer ya streaming más cortito. ¿Mañana a la misma hora? Sí, seguramente sí. De todos modos avisaré por WhatsApp y por redes. Así que nada. Hasta mañana.